Welcome, Prowl Nation, Detroit Town Lunchtime, Detroit Lions Talk coming at you. It's brought to you by Lions Nation Unite. Today, we're going to touch on a topic because we're coming up against the Rams and Matthew Stafford. We're going to talk about the team versus quarterback. Does the quarterback make the team, or does the team make the quarterback? Or is it some combination in between? All right, we're going to look at the defense and the offense and the X factors. We're going to go and overview that game preview that game against the LA Rams and give you what we think is going to happen in that game. That's all coming up. But now I got to bring in my main man, the man of steel himself, Curt Steele.
What up, dude? Welcome to the show, people. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And the March to 3000 is on. So click on the subscribe button. Get on the bus, Gus. Get on this train, Wayne. We need you right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. But now it's time to bring in the third man of the crew. Man, I just got to chill. The ladies love him. My man, LL Cool Torrance. What's up, my guy?
What's up? What's up? Good morning, Proud Nation.
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
There you go.
Detroit Lions talk, baby.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep. Welcome back to the show, people. Now it's time to kick it over to the coolest man on the show, LL Cool Torrance. Is it the team or is it the quarterback? What do you think, my guy?
Winning teams, is it the team or the quarterback or a combination of the two? I think it can be all three. I think in some cases, the quarterback can be what makes the team go, if that's how it's set up to go. I think in some cases it can be the team. You know, the sum of the parts are more than the whole, or however that saying goes. I think that is probably the most logical way to go. And then sometimes it's the third option is probably the most logical way to go, and that's the combination of two, where the quarterback is good and the parts around him are pretty good. That's, when you get to those, I don't want to name any teams per se because we ain't one of those just yet. But yeah, I think you'll need all of those things, of course, to be successful. In our case, I still think we can be successful with Jared Goff. We just gotta, build up what we have around him. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, I think that there has been a narrative a long time from a lot of the people that didn't like Stafford so much, Stafford haters, we call them. And they made a point that there's no excuses for Stafford. There's, he doesn't matter. He's been here 12 years. He just can't get the job done, blah, 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 blah. So we trade him. And I said at the beginning of the season, we're going to see if it's the team or if it's the quarterback. Other teams, I have to give you some names. Peyton Manning. You know what? He kept going and going and going and could not get to the Super Bowl, could not get it done. And then Indianapolis decided to put a team around him. And guess what? He wins the Super Bowl, and now he's one of the best quarterbacks ever. You know what I'm saying? There are things that if you don't have anything around you, it's really tough to judge that. And I think Jared Goff is in that situation some too, because he came to a terrible team with the cupboards bare and all that stuff. Matthew Stafford goes over to a team that's pretty stacked, really good defense. He's got some wide receivers, and all of a sudden, look, he's in the MVP consideration now. Does Stafford go from an elite quarterback, like a terrible quarterback here to an elite quarterback there? No, it's the team around him. So I think the team has a lot to do with it. Although, like Tom Brady, he goes out and gets his people too. He's kind of like a GM in some ways, because he'll go out and pull people out of retirement, like his tight end and all that stuff. But you know what I'm saying? But I think Tom Brady could win with lesser parts and make them better. But there's just a different level of QB.
Yeah, I think that, like we said, all three things can be, mutually exclusive. If you look at the Bears when they went to the Super Bowl with Rex Grossman, or when the Ravens won the Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer, that was the team was better than the quarterback. And then you look at Tom Brady. Tom Brady has won Super Bowls with lesser parts. Some of those Super Bowl wins that came in that middle region of when he was with New England, his top receiver was David Patton. I'm not crapping on David Patton, but you look at his talent level versus maybe when he went
some of the others.
Moss, and they didn't win that Super Bowl, But you look at that.
Right.
Tom Brady was the best part on that team. And you look at some of these situations right now, it's really the situation where it's the mismatch here in Detroit, where you send, like you said, Jim, you send a quarterback like Matthew Stafford with his skill set to a stacked team, and he is lighting the league on fire. You bring a guy like Jared Goff, who needs a solid team around him to win, to a team that is pretty much dried up with talent because of the fact that we had so many contracts we had to get off. We don't have any really good receivers. We're playing practice squad guys. We're playing undrafted free agents. We got a lot of rookies. We're just a young team. It's going to show all of his, flaws. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the team and how it shows the flaws of the quarterback, and it's showing all of his flaws are showing right now. So all three can be true. Right now, we're in a situation where we're looking at our opponent, where you put a good quarterback on a good team, and what he does shines. And you take a mediocre quarterback that can win if he has a good team around him, and put him on a bad team, all his flaws show. So that's what we got right now. It's one of those. I
like those two. Oh,
go ahead, man. It's going to show on Sunday.
Those two examples that y'all gave, those were the two that I was going. I just didn't want to, I wanted to keep it on us, but I love them. Each of y'all gave an example of the first two in my mind. Jim gave us Peyton Manning, and to me, when it was just him, it was all about him. And they, like you just said, like they would. I've been a Peyton Manning fan since the Monday night game against Tampa Bay. He brought him, I think, 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, whatever it was, maybe like 2000, 2001, whatever it was. But that was the time when he would do stuff like that and then go get beat by the Jets in the playoff 41-3. Because they understand it's just Peyton Manning, baby. All right, do what you're going to do. We'll stop everything else. And then Tom Brady, I personally think everything around him was good. Maybe not offensively, but, man, they had some names on defense. Big Ted Washington, Ty Law, Lawyer Malloy, Richard Seymour. Man, they had names upon names on the defense, and that's how they were built. That's how they win. But those are just two examples of how the teams can go. Me personally, I would like it. Of course, like I said, the most logical when the quarterback helps the team and the team helps the quarterback, but sometimes you just don't get it that way.
Yeah, because you're gonna get a Trent Dilfer, you're gonna get a Rex Grossman, you're gonna get those guys that their defense or the team carries them to the Super Bowl, and it just sometimes it just happens like that. Hey, if you like this content, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. We're brought to you by Manscaped, because you got to get the kit for your manly bits over there at manscaped.com. Use the code DLOTP to get 20% off your order and free shipping. And like Jim says, man, that crop preserver deodorant will help cool your testicles off when you're getting kicked in the nuts all year. Detroit Lions. So, Jim, what is your favorite discussion topic for today?
Do you think it's the QB or the team? We have this topic because, and a lot of it's because of Matthew Stafford and how people wanted to run him out of town because he's no good. He's a bum. He just can't win, blah, 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 blah. And Jared Goff's a winner and been to the Super Bowl and, a playoff game. And so he's amazing. So, he's 0-6 and Matthew Stafford's 5-1. So I don't know. Just give me your thoughts, opinions on that whole thing.
Light the league on fire. He outdueled Tom Brady. I mean, he put a whooping on Tampa Bay. But, hey, I digress. Jim, it's time to talk about the defensive side of the ball. Because right now that's the best part of our team right now, and that's even weak. But what do you have for your defensive outlook? For the Rams game?
Well, I'm headed to the kitchen because we all going to get cooked. I mean, this is going to be a massacre. I'm sorry, but defensively, I'm gonna get serious for a minute. I'm gonna give Trey Flowers a little bit of a rest. You know what I'm saying? I want to play Julian Okwara. I want to play Charles Harris. I want to play Austin Bryant. These people, when they're stepping on the field, they are getting to the quarterback. They are making some hay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Charles Harris is just third down, but whatever. I mean, also, I really like Derek Barnes. I think he should get more playing time. But that secondary, if you're a praying person, this is the time for that because this is going to be a problem. Matthew Stafford's going to pick these guys apart if he gets time. So every week we really say the same things. Bring pressure, bring lots of pressure. You know, I like the Tracy Walker blitz idea. I like the idea of bringing 4 and 5 at least 4. Probably 5 on every play. I hate to say it, but we have to stop the run, which we've been decent at, not great, but decent. And you know what? It all revolves around offense, defense, and whatever. They complement each other. So what do you think about the defense's outlook this time, Curt?
You're going to have to bring multiple pressures from multiple angles. You're going to have to confuse Matthew, and that's hard to do. People always talk about how the arm talent of Matthew Stafford, but he's a very cerebral quarterback. He can read defenses. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league versus the blitz. So if he can pick out where you're coming from, that guy, he has complete control of that offense out there in LA. He'll change the play in a heartbeat if he sees where the blitz is coming from. So you're going to have to kind of stack guys up and, you know, kind of see where it's going to come from to kind of like confuse them. I mean, if you can. I mean, it's going to be a chore on the defensive side of the ball for Aaron Glenn and company to call a perfect game, because that's what's going to take to beat the Rams, in my opinion. It's going to have to be a perfectly called game on the defensive side of the ball with Aaron Glenn. It's going to have to be where they get to Matthew Stafford and those guys aren't covering so long, because if you leave Matthew Stafford in that pocket back there, he is going to rip us a new one.
Yeah. What do you think, the only thing, you know, if you gotta pick your poison, maybe invite them to run. I see a lot of NFL defenses are doing that now, where they're keeping the 2 safeties back and inviting them, because you know we're in a passing league now. A lot of people don't really want to run it, and they only average like 102 or 103, rush yards a game. So they're not really looking to run it. So maybe you know, keep 2 safeties back. Maybe, I don't know if we should go probably, you know, mix it up with some zone and some man looks. I don't want to just say that, you know, just hold on and pray, but you know, maybe, you know, insider secrets, maybe Brad Holmes know who's bad, and, you know, whatever, maybe, you know, if you can, you know, tell him, you know, go out there and tell him some secrets, and hey man, I know what you did last summer, and maybe, you know, get him to calm down. I don't really know. I like to joke and say, you know, they gonna score 90 on us. Maybe not. I think we could keep. I think we gotta, whatever the plan is, we gotta stick to it. And what I suggest is keeping both safeties back, inviting them to run, and not letting Matt Stafford kill us like he probably will.
Yeah. Okay, we like this guy.
Oh, one more thing before that. They cannot sit there and play dime and sit back and try to prevent Stafford from picking us apart. Yeah. That would be the worst thing we could do this week. I think that's a possibility. They may try to play the dime. They may try to play the pass more, because Stafford does pick people apart. That would be a huge mistake in this game.
Yeah, how Arizona beat the Rams is that pressure. They kept constant pressure and different looks, multiple looks on Matthew Stafford. That's how the Cardinals beat.
They got the horses for that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's true. And we got Shetland ponies.
Yeah. We got the pony. You know, they'll be there soon.
The young fellas, but we're just gonna have to, like I said, a perfect game by Aaron Glenn is what's gonna have to take. You know, a perfectly called game and a perfectly executed game on the field. Brock is gonna have to pump everybody up on the whole game. He had to write little notes on their Rice Krispie treats and put it in their locker every day to get them pumped up for the game. So, hey, if you like this content, like the video, share the video. Hey, the march to 3,000 is definitely on. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like my man Jim always asks me to tell you, it's free. It's free. If you need more free, it's free 99 and 50 free cent while you're out there on the internet. You know, you're perusing it and you want to get yourself some Lions gear, go over to fanatics.com. Get yourself some Lions gear. You know, I'm rocking the Salute the Service gear.
Nice shirt.
You know, I've told you this before. Definitely get yourself some Salute the Service gear. Veterans Day is coming up. Support the troops. all the proceeds from the Salute to Service gear go to veteran organizations. The league doesn't get a percentage. The New Era, Nike, all the proceeds from that go to veteran organizations that help, Wounded Warrior projects and things of that nature. It goes to those nonprofit organizations and help out veterans. And being a disabled veteran myself, I really appreciate you guys doing that and purchasing some Salute to Service gear. So it is time for my man LL. We're going to switch to the offense. Ooh-wee. What does your boy Jared Goff got to do to be successful in LA?
Pray, number one, visit a church, a good church, where the Holy Ghost is in the building. Maybe that'll help. Honestly, they're allowing 7 rushing touchdowns. Like, their defense this year is not as good as it has been. So if it's anything, we can, try to take advantage of that. They're allowing 7 rushing touchdowns, and they're allowing a lot of first downs, and they're allowing more time of possession. They are averaging less time possession than their opponent. So that's something that we have been pretty decent on, at some points this year. So, hark on that. Whatever the game plan needs to be, it needs to be about, of course, what we just said. We may not have a defensive strategy that can stop them. So let's have an offensive strategy that can stop the offense. Just keep their ass on the sideline. You got to keep drives going. Got to be good on third down. Third and golf is a real thing, but they're allowing 43% on third down. So I think that's something that maybe we could do. We just gotta, execute. Jim said that word, and I think Curt said that word. You gotta execute. Gotta execute. They're causing a lot of turnovers. They got 45 on the year. They're in the back half of the league in yards allowed, though. They're only 4 spots ahead of us defensively. So, they're not dominating. They're not dominating. They can be had. We just gotta go out there and get them. And the O-line got to come to play, man. Of course, because outside of everything else, they still got Jalen Ramsey, and they still got that man that killed John Wayne, Aaron Donald. Man, you gotta keep all eyes on them. But don't overcommit, because I think that's how it beats you. When you try to put 3 in,
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the where it's 3 and 4 guys looking at Aaron Donald, and there's somebody just kind of swooping on in, like a thief in the night. So we can't really let them do that. Help out where you can, but take focus on those 2 and don't let those 2 beat you.
And looking at our offense, the time of possession for the Rams can be down because they score so damn fast. They score really, really quick. It's 2 or 3 plays there in the end zone. So it's like, maybe they don't have to have time of possession. I mean, but I will say in the Arizona game that I did watch again when they lost against Arizona, it was the time of possession was on Arizona's, side as far as that's concerned. They controlled the clock. They kind of dinked and dunked down the field a little bit. Now, it wasn't much, but then they ran the ball effectively. And Kyler Murray just, being a mobile quarterback caused them fits. And I think that was the issue with them. Jared Goff's not a mobile type of quarterback.
Yeah, they don't got no worries there.
They ain't no worries there. But I think that, run the ball effectively. I'm not sure controlling the clock for us is going to be an effective strategy just because they score so damn fast. I mean, they don't need that much time, especially going against our secondary. Deshaun Jackson's going to have a freaking, I don't know and as old as he is, I don't see a cornerback that can keep up. And, Jerry Jacobs he's a warrior. He's a trooper, but I don't know if he can keep up with Deshaun Jackson the whole game.
Got to bank on Stafford. Got to bank on Stafford missing them like he has sometimes this year.
This is a poor matchup for Detroit defensively and offensively. It is not a good matchup for us. I totally agree with Curt. Time of possession won't matter in this game, but actually time of possession hurts us. And let me go into that a second. They score so quickly and we score so slowly that I think that right off the bat, we have to score quicker. We have to be able to move the ball down the field faster because, to be honest with you, if the defense can't stop them, we're not going to be able to take a 7-minute drive and score when they can score in a minute and a half. There is no matchup in this game that favors Detroit at all. there's the West Coast, East Coast thing, but all this stuff, the offense looks terrible against every single team. Maybe the one bright spot is Jamal Williams is no longer on that injury list with his hip. It's possible that he could get some good carries, and Swifty and Swaggy could do something in this game, but it's a tall order. It's a tall order. I'm going to wait for the X factors to get to what I think we can do to win this game.
It's all about the stats right now. This is going to be a stat game. Who can improve their stats for the year, but. I digress.
But if you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button. Please subscribe. We're on that march to 3,000. Get us as high as you can get us, though. And also, if you guys are out there, download that LNU app, the Lions Nation Unite app. Ooh, come on, man. Amazing. It's all of us over there. We having fun. I've been in that game day chat talking it all up, man. Come on over there. We all over there. It's a fun time if you're a Lions fan, probably. If you're a Rams fan, you come and laugh at it. So get some entertainment that way. But we're gonna kick it over to Curt for the X factors against the Rams on Sunday.
Yeah, X factors on defensive side of the ball. One of my things can be the jersey behind my man Jim, Derek Barnes. Maybe you sit Trey Flowers, or you can work Derek Barnes into the edge rusher conversation. Throw him outside. He's used to it. He played it in college. He played inside and he played outside. So he has the ability to rush off the edge. Maybe that's one of those things where we mix that in, put him in the rotation on the outside linebacker,
I like that idea.
Let him go and be an edge rusher for some plays. Not every play, but you mix it in, stack some guys up on the edge, and maybe bring him off the edge in that pressure. Stun him. Or bring him around the backside of Matthew Stafford and see if we can get him around Wentworth. He's an excellent left tackle, but he's a little old, so maybe we can get him that speed on the outside with Okwara. If you stack Okwara and Barnes, that's a pick your poison right there against Wentworth. So we'll see if that can be effective. On the offensive side of the ball, it's gonna have to be the running backs. It's gonna have to be Jamal Williams. Can he pound that rock? You know what I'm saying? Stay away from 99 because that dude will eat you up. But, look at it where they double, triple team him, and maybe we can get some yards in the run game. I won't say slow the clock down, but make sure if we keep the pace and having an effective run game will be one of the things that Arizona did versus the Rams, and that could be effective. The Swifty and Swaggy show, those are my X factors on the offensive side of the ball.
My X factors for this game is we need a non-lethal virus to go through LA. Taking out Aaron Donald, taking out Matthew Stafford, that is our only way to win this game. No, for real though. I really like your idea of Derek Barnes being an edge because he can also cover. And then you can put Jalen Reeves-Maben and Anzalone as the two inside linebackers. This really is not a bad idea at all. I don't know how well Derek Barnes sets an edge, but he seems to be good at everything he does. I think this is an excellent point. On the offensive side of the ball, I really need Jared Goff to step up in this game. He's got some feeling about this game. He says, I'm not going to let the emotion affect me. No, let the emotion affect you and get your ass out there and do something. Get angry for once. Don't be the California laid back look. That type of thing. I thought you
were going to call him a California raisin.
Get pissed off. This is my new guy. Pissed off Goff. Come on, man. Come on, get some emotion. Lead this team. Don't just sit back and look goofy. I mean, I'm sorry. You have to step up in this game. That is one of my factors for this game. If Goff can turn it around and start hitting some receivers and some guys out of the backfield, we will be able to score more. We have the people out there. They're not great, but they do get separation. You can see people open out there. Get pissed off, Jared Goff.
That's a good point. That was actually my offensive X factor as well. The fact that, because Jared Goff in the beginning of the year, okay, he hasn't looked great all year, but he ain't looked as bad as he had against the last game, But grow a set, man. You're going against your old team like like Jamal Williams said. I like that he said that. I know he probably was joking about it. Maybe he really felt that, but he was like, it's like, it's like they about the Green Bay Packers. Why he came over here? It's like, yeah, I felt like I'm sticking it to my ex. You know what I'm saying? I'm come over here. Yeah, look at me. They treat me nice. They doing this. They doing that. We didn't get to win against them, but just that attitude. Want to go out there and beat them guys. You heard what they were saying about you. You heard what McVay was saying about you. All the things they were implying, and it might be looking like it's true, but go out there and show. It ain't gonna be true this game. You know what I'm saying? We gonna just have some pride. You got the chip on your shoulder. Go out there and knock whatever off of theirs. Defensively. Young guys in the middle, stay strong, stay stout, because if we do get some, some rush or some push from the outside, Stafford is smart enough to step up. But, if we got Onwuzurike and, Lee McNeil or somebody else, Penisini, whoever, crashing down the middle, he won't have any much room to step up. And, that's the prayer that we need, strap on your hats and, bring it to him, man. That's what you really got to do is just want to win this game and hope for the best.
Definitely. Hey, if you like this content, share the video, like the video. All of these things help us with this content. It helps to get this show to more Lions fans just like yourself. And if you want to play your man, Curt Steele, you can definitely go into the link in the description. I'll make sure we get it fixed. I know it's had a little error right now, but play me in Super Draft. You can ask your boy John Kapler, you know what I'm saying? If you want to come on, take that L, you know what I'm saying? Hop on the Super Draft app. It's in the link is in the description. So you can play your man Curt Steele, and we'll see. We'll get that work. You know what I'm saying? Step up to the plate if you want that work. So that's how we're gonna do it.
It's the man of Super Draft Steele, man. You ain't got no chance.
Yeah.
You step up.
Man.
You ain't got no chance. Come on, bring it.
Let's do this thing. All right, now it's time for the choo-choo. It's time for the Page Train, baby. Okay, on Wednesday, we had Mr. Jason Kumbenda. He's the fullback. Maybe Jamal Williams gave him that hip. I don't know. TJ Hockenson, he was out. TJ Hockenson did not practice as well. He was out with that knee, but he did say he's going to play. Nick Williams was out again with another knee issue. So he is not practiced yesterday. So we'll see what he's up to this weekend. Michael Brockers, he still has that shoulder. I think that's just a long-term thing with him. He'd be all right. Trey Flowers, that knee limited him yesterday. It showed limited him in coverage versus Cincinnati. So we'll see what that's about going forward. All right. So, Charles Harris had a little bit of hip and a tummy ache with an oblique muscle. So he was limited yesterday as well. Will Harris was out with a rib injury. You know what? Stay out, Will. Heal up. We'll see you next season. All right. We got DeAndre Swift, the running back. He had that groin injury. I just think that they're kind of just giving him his veteran rest for the rest of the season and making sure that groin injury stays nice and loose for the games. So they're going to have him limited pretty much probably all season with that groin injury. But that is the Pain Train. My man, Will Harris, man, your ribs are important, man. Just stay on the bench and we'll get you the help you need. You just stay over there. We'll keep you, we'll keep your check warm for you. But
that's fun.
We agree. You don't want to test that, in any game this season. So next year you can find a new team. And maybe their training staff can help you get on the field or something. So you were saying next year, and I'm saying, oh God, I hope not. But anyway, I know we laugh, and you know what? We're 0-6. You know what? We're not negative on our team. We're not. But this team isn't really good right now, and there are some players that we really don't need on our team. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. There's bright spots. There's Derek Barnes. There's DeAndre Swift. There's Swaggy. All of these folks that are good. TJ Hockenson, even though he has an injury, and that might be limiting him and what he can do right now. But we do have good players on this team. We're not dogging them. We're dogging the people that are going to get balled.
Some of the funnest stuff to do as a fan is to hate players on your team. Like just to pick on them. I used to hate Jeff Backus. I used to talk so much junk about him, brother. He followed me on Twitter. So it's fun. I don't know Nate Burleson personally, but man, it's just fun to talk junk. Like, that's how it goes as a fan.
It's just fun.
It's your team. It's your team. You can talk junk about your brother. You can talk junk about your quarterback.
It's not that you're not a fan if you say something negative about the team. I'm telling you, that's
you're
not
more
it.
of a fan.
We just want to win,
fan.
man. We want to win, and these players that we're talking about, they ain't helping us win. So But anyway, I'm talking too much, and so I'm gonna zip my lip. And what time is it, Curt? What time is it?
It's time for the comments card, baby. Let's go over and see what you had to say about yesterday's show. Jim, you up first.
Oh, okay. Big West Kivenen. I think MCDC will stick with Goff with 2 more games until the bye week. And after that, if he does not improve, he will be benched. Goff deserves the chance to play against his former team. I don't think we should bench Goff for anyone. We don't have anybody at this point. Just play the guy. We're paying him so much money to play him. Play him. You know what? We are marching towards that first overall pick, and we don't want to deprive our fans of it. So play Goff the rest of the season.
Right. A friend of the show, Bubba Bo, says, to answer L's questions, I don't want the number 1 pick. That means we aren't going to win any games, and I want to win at least 2 to 3 games to give us hope going into next year. Give me number 2, anything but number 1. I see that. I'm with that as far as I don't want to be the worst team, but maybe use that to our advantage, man. If we're going to be the worst, let's be the worst, and let's use that to make us the best.
Let's be the best worst team we can be. Austin said, there's nothing to shake up. And the fact that he even said it means he doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't agree with that at all.
I don't agree with that at all, Austin. But, we're entitled to our opinions, man. And, hey, thanks for the comment card.
Yep. Q says, I want more picks. Trade the number 1 pick for more picks.
If you can.
I'm with that. Although I will say, of course, I am of the mindset of as the facts change, so can my opinion. I was given some useful information about Thibodeau yesterday.
Yeah.
Like I said, in my mind, he just, he one of them, like I said, a hurt old boy. He probably, if you hurt now, you're going to be hurt when you're here and all this other stuff. But it was actually broken down to why he gets hurt. And if that is actually, what it is, and he's not going to be just some hurt old boy, I'm okay with that. But I still like the idea of trading whatever early pick for more picks. I mean,
to be honest with you, I don't care if we get the number 1 pick. I don't, because I think a quarterback's going to go number 1, 2, or 3. So who cares? We can go down to 2 or 3 and win a couple of games. I don't care. I don't want to go past 5. I don't, because I don't know. I want a game changer. I really do. I think this team needs one, and I think we can get one this year. But we can't get out of the top 5. We cannot do that. That's something I don't want to do. So the artist formerly known as PC Payload says, I'm sorry, but the Kumbaya tree hugger people may need to watch a hacky sack tournament and put down the remote on football Sundays. The idea of coaches hugging underperforming players makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, thanks, PC. I needed that laugh.
That was hilarious.
V-Rail says, sign Cam Newton immediately. How about no?
Why? I don't get why.
Why would we sign Cam Newton? Why?
He has a good name, and maybe that'll put people in the seats.
That will be the only thing that, we're not going to win a lot of games this year, people. So you want to add another contract onto unless we sign him for the league minimum, but Jared Goff, he's going to have to play through this pain. He's going to have to embrace the suck and play the rest of this season.
I agree. Yeah. Man up. Man,
Yeah.
I want to see pissed off Goff. That should be a new thing.
Yeah.
We're going to hashtag that or something.
Definitely.
But man, you know what? That was great. Thank you for all your comments. And I don't get to all the comments in the thing like I used to. And I apologize because I try to. But man, you guys give us so many comments. I can't keep up.
You do. Thank you.
Okay, now it's time for my favorite part of the show. It is the dessert with your man Curt, and it's brought to you by Delightful Bites.
Hey, Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you want, the football special is still going on. You get 4 cookies. You get, helmet cookies, 4 logos, and 4 footballs for $35. I mean, do what you want. If you want to smash the cookies and then eat them because you're pissed off with the Lions, you can do that.
Put
But
sprinkle on some ice cream.
Yeah, a dozen
Ooh,
cookies. Yeah,
sounds
I
good.
mean, and they're baked fresh and they're shipped fresh. So definitely go out and get yourself some delightful bites. You know, you can click the link in the description for Facebook, or you can get the email delightfulbites18@gmail.com. Now it's time for the dessert with your man Curt. Now I always talk about going to Fanatics, right, and using your Fanatics fan cash and using the link, but you know, I want to do the unboxing right here. I just got them in yesterday.
Oh,
I got them in yesterday. Here's the unboxing of the Detroit Lions Air Pegasus 38.
nice.
You got the Lions logo, the name, the woodmark inside this.
Oh,
the shoe.
wow.
It has the Lion logo on the back part of the heel right there. So you know,
Now, where'd you get that from?
For fanatics.com. Go over to fanatics.com. The link is in the description. You can do fan cash. I got these on they're usually $129. I got them for $119 using my fan cash and a discount. So go over to fanatics.com. And I heard one thing yesterday. And I want to address this. I didn't address the fan directly, but in the annals of this is the dumbest shit I've heard in a long time. This fan said, I don't hear Detroit Lions in the Deshaun Watson or Tua talk. That means we're the same team. What are you talking about? That means we're the same old Lions because we're not going after Tua or Deshaun Watson.
Because we're not stupid.
Yeah. That is probably will be the stupidest thing that we could do by trying to go after Tua, who's not having a great career right now. He's
right.
The Dolphins are 1-5.
Yep.
And Tua is not playing that well right now. And then Deshaun Watson comes with a whole bunch of legal ramifications and
a big price tag.
Yeah, and a huge price tag.
Mm-hmm.
Do you not understand the salary cap implications of trading for Deshaun Watson? They're about the same as what we have right now for trading for Jared Goff.
Or even the draft capital.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. So knock it off, people. Knock it off. That is not going to happen in Detroit. That's just not going to happen. That's your dessert with your man Curt. But go over and check out fanatics.com. You know, I went over there, got myself the new kicks. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to rock my Lions regardless. I don't care if we're 0-30. I'm going to rock my Lions because that's my team. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do. Because guess what? We Detroit fans, man. We loyal, baby. That's how we get down. We don't go run. We don't shake. You know what I'm saying? We strong. We're strong-minded. We a little hard-headed too.
Right.
So,
right.
And we gonna love our team regardless. So that's what we gonna do right here.
Definition of die hard.
That's right, a Lions fan. So, and speaking of diehards, I go behind enemy lines and talk to my man Rams, the Rams Showcase host and the LA Rams Fan Media Network host Joe Branham. It'll be out today, so go and check out the diehard. Then I'm gonna post it in the Lion Nation Unite app. So you go over there and check it out. We talk. We go behind enemy lines and talk about Rams Lions. So he gives his perspective on the game and what he thinks about Matthew Stafford. And you'll be surprised on what some Rams fans have to say about Matthew Stafford. So go check that out.
It sounds interesting. Final thoughts for today are going to be our predictions. Also, we got Free For All Friday coming up tomorrow. Very special guest tomorrow. You're going to want to tune in for that because you never know who's going to show up. And we got a surprise for you, I think, tomorrow. Just a small one. We'll see how it goes. All right. But my prediction for this game, and I hate to say this, but it's 45-10 Rams.
All right. And one thing about the Deshaun Watson situation, what I always ask, would they want to come here? I heard he had a no trade clause anyway. So even if we did, he could have just said no, and that's the end of that. But my predictions for Sunday, man, let's go get this. Let's go get this win in a shocker, 48-42 Detroit Lions.
Okay. He's smoking early this morning.
Very early.
My final thoughts of the day for today's show. You know what, though? I'm going to love my Lions regardless. So, you know, learn, lose, or draw. I'm a Lions fan till I die. What's that? Win, lose, or tie? I'm a Lions fan till I die. So you're going You know,
I hate ties though.
Yeah, you're gonna put me in the casket, man, and hey, make sure you have a Lions cap on me when you bury me. So that's how it goes. But this game is going to be the over under is 50.5 is the over under. The line is at 15 points. As far as the margin of victory for the Rams, I think they could double that. I'm at that point where it's like 42-12 or something like that, 4 field goals for the Lions. So that's where I'm at right now. You look at that, it's just going to be a scoring machine. It's going to be some. Here's my deal. I think they beat us, and Matthew Stafford. That's my bold prediction. Matthew Stafford doesn't even play the fourth quarter. It's gonna be that bad. It's gonna be that. He doesn't even play the fourth quarter. And I'm not wishing the Lions to lose. Don't get me wrong. People could be, you're not a Lions fan because you're saying this. Yes, I'm a Lions fan, but hell, I'm real. And
yes,
sometimes
very real.
Sometimes it is. What the thing is, it is what it is.
Yes.
My method is more manifestation. Come on, man.
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, let's hope you can reach into your crystal ball or whatever the heck you got going on over there. And let's hope we pull out a win. I don't see any way possible, but okay.
Now let's go over to this wall of fame, baby.
Yes.
Take a look at who's on this thing. Detroit Drew starts out our bronze members. You got Midwest Lion, the Latino Leo, Brian Stover, Bo Gagrius, Justin, pass me a cold 110 Kate, Sage Roberts. We have Sub-Z Trap, City Boys Entertainment. When he takes a break from smoking a cigarette, Jeremy Barwick is on the Bronze Member Hall of Fame. You know him. He's smoking Jeremy B from Free for All Fridays. We have Crystal Wiley, Bubba Bo, John Kapler, who took that big L in fantasy this weekend, Art Allen, Jimbo G, the Flintstone. What up, though? We have David Anderson, and he is the king of everything. He's the everything king, running out our bronze members. We have No Miss J, Jason Portis, Cap Ice Cold, the bat signals in the sky for the Batman of the 313. Maybe he can come through and kidnap Matthew Stafford on Sunday. We have John Martin. We have the Frenchman, Scotty the Bear. You know he got baguettes and all that. Then we have Go Lions. And then we have our gold members, Mr. Reliable himself, Michael Huff, just in the D. Pride 74, Doug Pritz 72, the inspirational Turner C. Burley, Dominic Davis, Larry McQuiston. You know what I'm saying? We have the Tornado. The F5 is in the building. We have Bob Kurowski, Big Ferg, Matthew Ferguson, baby, is on that Gold Members Wall of Fame. He writes the great articles for us over there. And some social media stuff for us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. We have Randall Flag 606, Miles Gibbs on the team as well. We have the Gridiron Blitz, Mr. Rough and Raw himself. He was hanging out on the roadways yesterday, pulled over to chat with us during the Gold Members meeting yesterday. So, North End Ken, stay safe on those roadways, my brother. And we have the doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click the join now in the description. So get yourself on that Wall of Fame, baby.
I have a prediction for Sunday. Pain. A lot of it.
Pain.
Get you a cold beer or a whiskey or whatever it is.
Yeah, start drinking early because it's a 4:30 start.
Man, definitely. You get nice and toasty by the time that game starts.
You may not be feeling a thing by the time you watch that game. All right. We had a fun week. Tomorrow is Free for All Friday, so join us for that. And Curt, take us home, man. Thank you.
Hey, you know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. You're home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And we're trying to get on that march to 3,000. You know we're trying to get to 3,000. So go ahead. Get on the bus, Gus. Get on this train, Wayne. Get on the ride, Clyde. And go ahead and click the subscribe button. You're already here, and it's free. And like Jim always asked me to tell you, it's free. If you need more free, it's free 99 and 50 free cent. Because you know how it is. All right. So my inspirational thought, it is definitely for the Detroit Lions. Give your best effort every day, and you will already be one step closer to your goals. So, you're Goff. Give your best effort. And like Jim says, get a little pissed off, baby. And you can definitely meet your goals for the season. But hey, it is Thursday. We gave our game predictions. We're on the downslide. You know what I'm saying? The week is almost over. We got free for all Friday because you know what? It's Friday then. Hey, it's Saturday, Sunday. What is free for all Friday tomorrow? Like Jim said, stop through, hang out, and it's going to be some fun. You you never know who's going to stop through. But go ahead. Let me get that napkin. Wipe off some crumbs off your face. Finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Jim, this is Curt Steele, and we will holla at you real soon.